Yep, that's right, I have closed my Forex trading accounts. I've done this in order to move the funds that were in there into my investment portfolios, just to move away from the Forex element. I know I've never mentioned Forex trading before on the channel, and this is probably going to be the last time. Any kind of trading is fun, don't get me wrong, but right now it's not something I want to be involved with, and I'd rather move away from this and move into something that I feel is a bit more secure. Shares, funds, and ETFs. Hello, my name's Nick and welcome to my channel. This is all about personal finance and investing. So if that's something you are interested in, please subscribe to the channel just so you get to see what I post. Oh, and don't forget to click the like button if you like what you see. So I've closed my Forex accounts, and I know a lot of people watching this, or some people watching this, might be thinking, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Think about the money you can make trading. And I get that, but the honest truth is I just don't have the time to sit and watch the markets and do all the analysis that you need to do in order to be able to do the trading. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I know a lot of people advertise it as that, but it really isn't. This is something you have to spend time doing, and it's just something I don't have the time for right now. In order to trade Forex, you need fundamental and technical analysis before you can really make a trade. You need to understand where the market's moving and why the market is moving in that direction, just so you're able to place your trade. This is not just a guessing game. This is something you need to be aware of. And don't get me wrong, I know people who are very successful with Forex trading, who make a living off it, who have got fantastic lifestyles, nice house, nice cars because of what they're doing. But for me, it's not something I want to do. And for a vast majority of the people who try Forex end up blowing their account, giving up and never trying it again, just because of how much of a risk it really is. So the other reason that's made me close my accounts today is I received an email from one of the brokers that I use, BD Swiss, and I've been charged an inactivity fee. Now, I've got to admit, I hadn't checked the terms and conditions to know whether or not there would be these kinds of fees on the account, as at the time I was actively trading and didn't worry about it. But the accounts have been sat dormant for a few months now, and it turns out there is a 10% charge on funds in your account as a ongoing charge or fee. So check this, log into my account. It is an inactivity fee, so cashing out, taking the money out, I don't want to risk losing even more money just for it being sat there, so I'm going to get these accounts closed down. So the only other trading account I've got is with IG. Now, I don't know if they have a similar inactivity fee as it is. So they have an inactivity fee structure, but it is not as aggressive as BD Swiss's. They charge £12 a month if it's sat dormant for a long period of time, not 10% of the account. So either way, I'm getting my money out of here as well, just to make sure that I don't incur any costs from BD Swiss or IG just for having cash sat in my trading accounts. So across both of my two accounts, I've transferred out £907.59, which is not a huge amount of money, but it's going to be good to get that moved across into my trading 212 account and get that invested in a way that I feel happier doing right now. So don't get me wrong, I've been back and forth with Forex for many years. It is something that I do enjoy doing, and it is something that I have quite a good understanding about. But as I said before, it is something you have to have good knowledge on and spend a lot of time doing. You can't just jump on, look at a chart and just go, oh, well, we'll call that, or we'll put that just on a whim because you think you can guess or predict the market. It's not as straightforward as that. Yes, obviously when you have experience of doing it, you could probably look at a chart and have a pretty good idea of which way it's going to go and when it's going to go, but even then it's not an exact science. The risk you have is if you don't know what you're doing, you're risking losing not just what you've put into your account, you could risk more than that. The problem with Forex trading is it's leveraged, so therefore you're essentially borrowing more than what you can what you have in your account to bet with. And if you lose that, you can essentially owe the broker money. So just be aware, is if you are going to have a go at this, you could risk losing more than what you're even putting in the first place. But if it is something that you would want to do, there are plenty of people who try and teach Forex trading. There was someone I was speaking with earlier this year who's done such a thing. He's got a course. It's really well put together. He's really knowledgeable on the whole Forex process, and if it is something you want to do, I would go down the route of spending the time to learn and study and understand how trading works, rather than thinking it is just a way you're going to, convert £100 into £1 million in a couple of months, because it's never going to happen. It's also something, like I said, you've got to spend time on. This isn't something you can do passively. This is a very active way of making money, and even on like a swing trade, even if it's just like trading once a week, you can't just set and forget. You still have to monitor your trade. It's not like you can just do it and magic money. It doesn't work. The other thing I see a lot of is these signal groups. There's like 1,000,001 of them on Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook probably. I've not seen any, but there probably are there. And then some of these groups might have good signals. Some of them will have really bad signals. You don't really know what you're getting into, because if you go, I'll sign up to their group and just take their signals, you can't just blindly trade a signal someone's given you. If you don't know why they've made the trade or any analysis on it, even just seeing the chart just to get an idea of which way it's moving, is it up or down. Because with just putting numbers into a system, you might make some money off it to start with, but in the long run it's not going to make you money. You're going to end up losing if you don't know what you're doing. There are no guarantees for these signal groups either. Like, you could have like a 90% hit rate, which would be fantastic. I mean, if there was a signal group that had that, then maybe I'd be part of it, but for the majority of the time it's not going to be that high. Maybe 50-50, 60-40, something like that. It's going to be quite hit and miss, and some of the trades will do well, some of them will do really badly. And if you don't learn the analysis yourself, you won't understand why it's doing well. You just wonder, is the signal good or bad? Now, another thing with these signal groups are the people who produce the signals might even charge you for the privilege. So you might be paying them a weekly fee, a monthly fee, just to be a member of this account. And even if the signals are good or bad, they don't care if you're making money or not. If you're paying them their fee, they're not really bothered, because they're going to be making money off you for doing some probably basic analysis themselves, which shows why it's not a good enough signal if they're not doing the full work in the first place. Again, there will be some signal groups that you pay for, and the person on the other end knows what they're doing, is very knowledgeable on the markets. They spend a lot of time on their analysis to work out where the market's moving, how they're going to move, whether this be technical or fundamental analysis, because both of them are different. They might work hand in hand sometimes, but sometimes they will work independently, and different subjects entirely. But if these people know what they're doing, the signals could be good quality. But again, nothing's guaranteed when they're passing out signals to you. And another thing they'll probably do is they'll probably have affiliates with brokers, and they'll offer you to sign up to their broker, and you'll sign up, you'll deposit some money, and they'll end up getting some form of kickback for that as well, which again, they're not bothered. Once you've signed up, they've got their affiliate for it, and if you sign up to their signal group, then they're getting their payments from that as well. So whether you make money or not, they're going to consistently make money off people just signing up to it. Even if they just sign up and leave again, they've still made some benefit from it. And I know I offer my affiliate for Trading 212, but I feel like it's quite different. I'm very transparent with it. I will say, if you sign up, deposit £1, you'll receive a free share, and on the other side of that, I'll get a free share as well. Very honest and open with that. But once you've deposited that £1, you get the share, you can sell the share, you still have that £1 and the value of the share. If you're investing in the Forex markets and you copy their signals and you lose it, you've lost your money. It's gone. So I'm not really sure where I was going with this video. This was meant to be an intro to my portfolio update to say that I was moving this money from my Forex into my Trading 212 account, but I've got a bit carried away, so I thought I'd carry on with it and just to give everyone a bit of information on, you know, what Forex trading is like, and in terms of, from my point of view, anyone who wants to be any sort of longer term investor, Forex trading is definitely not the way to go because it is very short term. You know, it could be minutes, hours, days, maybe weeks, some of the trades, but a lot of these day traders, it is day trading. Anyway, I think I've gone on enough about Forex for now, so I'm just going to leave it there and let you know that I am putting together a portfolio update. There has been a big overhaul, especially in my dividend reinvestment portfolio. I'm getting the weighted average return up, so it is going to be able to compete with a lot of other accounts, so stick around for that. I'll get that out hopefully at the end of the weekend, maybe next week, and you get to see where we're at with it. But until then, learn, invest, success.